So after going through my DVD archives last night for you guys, I decided to go through my written archives today, and I got out all my play scripts, my book manuscripts, and my film scripts, and I've separated them all into what's been produced and what hasn't been, and I want to show you all. So here we go. All right, this is Plan B. This was about a bank robbery that goes wrong. I posted a pic of this the other day. Yeah, this is a full length produced. All these were produced in 98, 99. This was the first one I ever did about the death of two heroin addicts, Reminisce, Plan B. Then this got expanded into Reminisce with a twist. Plan B started as a play called Don't Call Her Bitch, a one act. So, and then it was produced more times, but not by me though. So those were those four. Okay, now over here, Stories from the Circles, my first off-campus one. It was a big deal. It was, full length off campus, outside director hypotheticals. This was back on campus after that though, with a big student cast, which was pretty cool. So, okay, over here, this, Porch Dwelling, this was off campus. And then I wrote a sequel to it that, we couldn't do this one because, a year later, because the fire marshal closed down the theater, wouldn't let us, do it, like right at the last minute. It sucked. Okay, this was a big film script that about the tour that went so horribly wrong, and I was like totally on acid and Adderall when I wrote it, and it's like crazy long and stupid, and it's never ever gonna get produced. Okay, this was this Desk Jockey. Yeah, this was a play. I wanted to produce it in the library that I worked at. But they wouldn't give me permission, and I thought about doing a guerrilla style, but I didn't do that. That's crazy. So, okay, this is about a Welsh prince that, discovered, America, and they found, relics and stuff all around where I grew up in, Clarksville, Indiana, along the falls of the Ohio. That was for Project Greenlight. I submitted that to them. Okay, now these are some short films I wrote for some people that they were trying to shoot in 8mm, all the way up in the year 2000. It was crazy. I was like, go digital, and they wouldn't. Okay, this was 5 years later. This is the one I forgot about that I wrote. It's called Night and Day. This is crazy because I was living at the beach at the time, and I wanted to shoot something at the beach. Okay, now this was plays back. This is 2003 and 4 when I was still in Louisville, and these were produced. Children of Babylon and Nietzsche's Dead, both of those. And yeah, these were more philosophical, whereas these were more comedy and so forth. And okay, now this was the big one that I never produced. 10, big cast of 10, huge, about a bunch of dead people. Oh, it's very gruesome, but it's really well written. I love to do that. Okay, now this Few Lines on Imitation. This was nonfiction about just the art of theater and acting and so forth. This entire binder is short scripts. Now I wrote these in 2010. The Mechanics. This was about getting dicked over at the Mechanics. Okay, this was retitled Fabulous a little later, and this is just about me being totally fabulous. You guys know I can do it if you've seen Santaland. Okay, this was a short one about just marriage. Yeah, just in general, just male and female relations. Okay, Tricycle. This was about having a three-way with my electric bicycle because I was so in love with my electric bicycle. Okay, this Smurfette. Okay, this was when Avatar came out. There was this kid at the school that looked like Gargamel, and I decided, okay, let's pretend you're dating Smurfette, and she dresses up like the chick from Avatar. So that's what that was about. Okay, current. Okay, this was something. I actually shot this with the same kids from the school, but I didn't like the way it turned out. But yeah, it was just about a silly debate that goes insane. Oh, this was Bittersweet 70. This was a modern dance that I was going to produce with a studio director here, but she was always pregnant. She had lots of kids, and and she was really busy, but she wanted to do it. She was really creative, but she couldn't, she backed out eventually. Okay, Dumb Menagerie. This is a cross between the Dumbwaiter and the Glass Menagerie that I wrote because I had the sets for both of them. And yeah, and I wrote this, and yeah, it was cool. It was funny. It was really funny. Okay, Backstage. Okay, now this is the treatment in 06 that I wrote for Backstage sitcom that we did shoot. This was the script for the video that was produced, a little 5-minute thing. And then I later found the entire pilot of it just today that I didn't know I didn't remember I made the pilot. Okay, now this was The Dark Lady. This was my indie film, the script of my indie film that I did shoot, and it's on YouTube, and I would love it if it got more views. Okay, this is the one I just found. This is a puppetry script. I wrote for this troupe of puppeteers that the girl that was taught my acting 1 class was in, and she asked me to write something, so I did. It was 45 pages. I totally forgot I wrote it. Okay. Happy Hour. Okay, this is all the way back in 98. These are little short 10-minute scripts that I wrote. play scripts that never went anywhere, just little short things. I tried Trip the Wire, Mindset. Okay, this was about 20-25 minutes, but okay. And these are just some extra copies of those. But yeah, that's this binder. That's whole shorts and stuff. So boom. Okay, now some of these are the most recent things I've completed. This was about taking a vow of silence in the year 2019 that I wrote, Silence at Sunrise Bay. This was the thing I was going to do the year later that I never finished, about taking fasting the entire season of Lent, called Starving. It was called Starving at Sunrise Bay. Then I just became Starving. That's this script. That one, those two, those are books. Those are books. Oh, this was a book, the HPX book, that I wrote about my camera. I read and outlined, it's nonfiction, and I had the guys at the print shop make it small like this so it would fit in the camera bag. But yeah, that was cool. Okay, now over here, these are really old. This was another comic book that did survive. I do have it, made by the inker, but this was for my English 102 in college. And okay, this is a poetry portfolio. Check this out, that I had for English 201 that I saved. Okay, now over here, look at this thing. This is a fantasy novel. This is, yeah, I only wrote like 3 or 4 chapters of it, but it still exists. And then, okay, this is another copy of A Few Lines on Imitations, which is nonfiction on the art of theater and acting and so forth. Okay, now up to here, up to this line. Okay. Trojan Women. This is an adaptation of Euripides' Trojan Women. This is 5 drafts. Yeah. Okay, Basement Philosophy. Now this is the script. Sometimes it feels like I'm living. I wrote this in 2009, and I tried shooting some of it around then. I posted some of that, and it's a really great script, and I've never really tried to write anything more creative after this, because I think I still haven't done this yet. This is what I need to do. Okay, now this is the pilot episode of Backstage that I just found and realized I wrote. And now over here, okay, now this last one, okay, I'm gonna cut 2 different things. Now this is Cry Eternity. This is 2004. Well, I started it in 2002 after Cassie died. This is the first. When I started writing it, I didn't even have I just had drafting paper. This is from a sketch pad, and it looks like this when you unfold it, because I had it folded up in my pocket, and when I would fill up a sheet, I would just flip it over and keep going. But yeah, the first, I just wrote down everything I could remember about my time with her, and that's what this first draft is in this folder. And all these other drafts, of course, until the final draft. And, you know, this is one that's not going to get produced, but it's just, it exists. Okay, so that's all the, like, physical copies that I could show you. I think there might be more. I don't know. I didn't know about 3 of these. So there could be more on the hard drive when I show you that someday. So there you go. All right. Have a good day now. Bye-bye.